Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I have an open boxing, and two of them are actually already open. I haven't actually looked at them really. I just wanted to make sure they arrived in one piece. So I haven't actually opened up the box yet. I just kind of glanced at it. But the other two, they're sealed. So I got two figures, a box from Right Stuff, and I know I said I was going to quit, but I got a box from Toreba as well. I'm still trying to quit, but it's a tough thing to do. Especially when you're addicted to something. So, yeah. There should have been two boxes, but I wasn't able to pick up the other one today, so I'll have to do that later. But I'm probably going to hold off on showing what's in there until I get the other figures I have ordered next month. So yeah, it's going to be a while before you see what's in that one. But let's just go and look at this stuff. I got, like I said, two that I've already opened but didn't actually look at. So we'll start with those. So this is one from Tokyo Otaku Mode. I had been wanting this figure for a while. I got a really cool thing to put the invoice in. It's got Ciro, one of the other virtual YouTubers that's out. And that should give you kind of a hint of what figure this is. Okay, so as you can see, it's still got its bubble wrap on it. But it is the 1/7 scale Kizuna Ai figure. Bubble wrap off of here. Okay. And yeah, she's in one piece. Now this was pretty much exclusive almost to Tokyo Otaku Mode, since they're the ones that produced this. I thought they had sold out a while ago, but by the time I had got signed up with them, there was one left. So I jumped on it. Like I said, I've been wanting it for a while. The pre-orders were, I think, back in November, and I really wanted it, but at the time, it was during our move, so I didn't have money really to spend on figures all that much. I had to save it all for, packing material and pay the movers. So, yeah. But now, I could actually buy stuff like this. Again. So let's open this up and take a look at her. I actually got her last week? No, earlier this week. But I've been waiting for a few more things to show up before I, did this open boxing. There we go. They are doing a reprinting of this, so they are making more for those who may want to buy one. I think that's coming out in November. But let's get her on her shelf, on her thingy here. Oh, pretty easy. There we go. It's a very nice figure. Very well made. Get kind of a close-up of the face there. Now they do have two other ones up for pre-order as well. One with her newer outfit and the gaming channel outfit. I will be getting those too. The only issue is that the way Tokyo Otaku Mode does their pre-orders is you have to pay for the figure as soon as you pre-order it, which is fine, but I gotta get the money first. And with all the figures I have pre-ordered at Toyslogic, it's gonna be a little difficult. Let's get back in here. Although I do have a lot of really good stuff pre-ordered at Toyslogic. Okay, so that's the Kizuna Eye figure. Again, very nice. And it went in pretty easily. I do have one that I got from Toreba a while ago. It's pretty nice too, but this one is definitely better. That's why it's only on my desk and not in one of the shelves. Okay, the next one I got at Toyslogic. This one came in January. Yeah. Again, I hadn't really opened it. I cut it open. This one is pretty big. At least the box is. Oh, if I can get it out. It's still only a 7th scale. But again, this box is huge. But it makes sense why now that I'm actually looking at it. Okay, so this is the Fate Grand Order Ishtar Archer figure. And with this thing on the inside, as you can see, that is why the box is so big. Now, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before that Rin is my Fate waifu. So, pretty much anything that looks like Rin, I'm gonna get. I know this is not actually Rin, it's the goddess Ishtar that just takes on her form. So, yeah, I already know all that. I'm just, you know, a fan of Rin, so anything, again, that looks like her, I'm buying. Okay. And again, this thing is huge. Look at this stand. This is going to look great in my shelf, though. Nice. Okay. I'm a little nervous lifting this because it's... Oh, that is why. Okay. Anyway. There we go. She is not sitting on there very stable because I picked her up and she almost fell. So I'm going to have to be very careful when moving this. Maybe I'll just take her off for now. I'm going to have to wait and put her on when I actually get it into the stand, like into the case. But overall, this is very awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful and just put her in the case separately. Like put this on in there, and then put her on the little seat that she sits on. But overall, very cool. Again, that thing is huge. Her bow, wow. And then she'll sit there, as you saw. I'm just nervous because I don't want to break her. Let's put that there for now. Okay. So that's it for the really nice figures. Okay, we're gonna do this box from RightStufAnime now. So I got this when I got my tax check. I also prepaid for a bunch of the figures that I had on pre-order for Toyslogic. So everything that's coming out basically this month into March has already been paid for. So I just got to pay for shipping whenever they come in. Okay. It's a lot of paper. Okay. So, start with this first one right here. Alright. Now this is mostly manga. There's one DVD in here. But I got the Konosuba Manga Volume 3. Goblin Slayer, books 1 and 2, manga. Book 2 has Best Girl on it. Elf. Alright. Next. Okay. Okay, so next we got Haganai, book 4. I still need to finish this series. I don't think it's over yet, actually. But I really enjoy this. I actually wish they would have kept the art style from the manga in the anime, but they didn't. So, not much I could do about that. There wasn't anything I could do about it anyway to begin with. But I'm just saying, I wish they would have kept the same art style, because it looks, in my opinion, better than what they did with the anime. Okay, anyway, next I got the Watamote book 12. I've gotten all of these so far, and I think the next one comes out in March, so next month. So I'll be getting that one as well whenever it's released. And here's the one DVD I bought, or I should say Blu-ray, the Shimonita Complete Series Blu-ray set. This one, I believe, is actually what do you call it? Going out of print. I think they've released a new one since then, but this one was going out of print. And as you know, I really enjoy this series. So I had to get it. And if you remember our podcast, I think it's episode 2.5, I mentioned that I buy Blu-rays for shows that I really enjoy and I know I'm going to watch more than once. So, yeah. Okay, and the final one. That's what we got. Okay. We got Aho Girl, book 2. I have book 1 back there. We got Golden Kamui, book 1. It's going to be interesting to see what was changed from the anime and the manga. And I got Goodnight Pun Pun book 3. I was gonna just buy the whole thing because it's all released now, but they did not have books 4 and 5, so I just went with 3 and got all of this other stuff too. I still highly recommend this series. It's really, really good. And as you can see, it's a pretty thick volume. There's 7 of these, so I need 4 more. I think Golden Kamuy is still going, but this is I already really like the anime, so I'm hoping I'm pretty positive this is going to be better. Art still looks really good. Aho Girl, I really enjoyed that series when it was out, so I'm gonna obviously get the manga for that. Watamote, I mean, I really enjoyed this series. She's starting to actually get people that she's hanging out with, even though one of them constantly gets mad at her, as you can see on the cover right here. Got her raised up on the against the wall saying she's gonna kill her. I don't know what she said. She's always saying something to her that makes her mad. Haganai I really enjoy. Goblin Slayer, you know, I really enjoy that. And obviously Konosuba. The manga actually shows more than the anime did. I'm pretty positive this is actually like a manga adaptation of the light novel more than it is the anime. So yeah, like in book 2 they did show how they met Wiz. Like they showed that whole quest at the graveyard, so that was cool. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 manga, 1 DVD or Blu-ray. Well, it's technically DVD. It's Blu-ray plus DVD. All this out of the way. It's a lot of stuff. Let's get Zero over here. And finally, got a big box from Toreba. Again, I know I said I was going to quit, and I'm still trying to quit. It's difficult. But let's do this. Anybody who is addicted to anything knows that it's hard to kick a habit. And this is definitely a habit. One that I wish I could get rid of easily, but it's not very easy to get rid of. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, so first thing on the top is a Hello Happy World cushion from Bang Dream, showing off the entire band. It'll go well with my Roselia one that I got on my bed. We got a Pom Pom Purin with, I think it's called Muffin. I don't really know the Sanrio characters that well, but yeah, I got one of these. This will go well on my my site that my Mercari page to sell. This should do pretty good. Okay, I don't really remember this character's name. I think it's Mari or something like that. But, from Evangelion. I have Rei and Asuka already. Now I got her. And I just recently won a Shinji. I think the only one left is Kaoru. Is that his name? The other guy with the gray hair? Or silver hair? I didn't finish Evangelion, so I'm not 100% sure what that guy's name is. But he's the only one I think that has not been released from the pilots, so yeah. And I know she's from the newer one, right? The like the movies. Either way, had to get her to go with the set. Okay, so I got 2 of these, although they're both different. Squirtles. 1, that's got his eyes open and one that's kind of winking. I got this one in 2 moves, and this one took a little longer, but he was still pretty easy. As usual, I'll have the win videos up so you can see how I won these. I'm going pretty quickly though, so I'm not really explaining, mainly because I know I'm going to put the video up. But yeah, 2 Squirtles. Next, I got a Michelle from Hello Happy World, Nesso. I actually have, this is my 3rd one. I have one that is mine, and the other 2 are going to be for sale. Bang Dream, I think, is starting to get a lot bigger now, so at least from what I could tell, so it should do okay. Like, I should be able to sell it pretty easily. Next, I have I think it's Nanachi from Made in Abyss. This is actually smaller than I thought it would be, but still pretty cool. She was kind of a pain to get though, but I like it. Okay, this one I got in one play, and I did it because I noticed that the guy that was playing ahead of me did not even try it, so I said, well, let me see if it'll work, and I got him in the first try. It's a Korai Kuma with bread on his head. So it wasn't even really something I wanted, but I was watching somebody play it, and I was like, do this. Like, I was pretty much telling the screen, grab it from here. And they never did. So I tried it. I got him in one shot. So, can't complain. Alright, and now I got figures. First up is Fate Extra Last Encore Rider figure. I do not know exactly who this is. Is this Francis Drake? Let's see. Next, we got Super Saiyan God Vegeta. There's actually 3 in this set. It goes with the Broly movie. I have the Broly and the Goku already. This was the only one I needed, and this is actually what lured me back into getting this box. Because once I won him, it just spiraled out of control. So one thing I gotta try not to do is I can't go on there and win something, because then it's like 7 days before the next free shipping, and then I'm like, well, let me just see what else I can get. And then it just goes out of control, and I spend way too much money, and then, yeah. So, thanks to this guy, I got all this. Next, this is a Hatsune Miku Dark Angel Super Premium figure. It's actually pretty cool. Arcade Future Tone. I don't know, I'm not a huge Hatsune Miku fan, but I kind of like the figures. I don't know. I do not have an actual figure, like one of the really nice ones. I don't have one for her. I'm trying to find one that I really like. I'm more of a Luca fan, so yeah. And I don't even have any of her. I have a Nendoroid, but I don't have an actual figure. Alright, next we got the Demon Angel Rem. So she's got the big wings, as you can see right there. Now, this one I don't think was too bad. This one didn't take too much. I think somebody else was playing ahead of me and put her in a pretty good position. But, yeah. I kind of wish they would have more Emilia figures up there, but they hardly ever do. I think I've only gotten one Emilia figure from Toreba. The rest of them have been Rem. Because, you know, everybody loves Rem. Except for me, who's an Emilia fan. I'm not saying I don't like Rem, but Emilia is my favorite. And finally, a Symphogear figure. I have never heard of this before. So I don't know. Oh, I think this is the name. Hibiki Tachibana. Not that I know anything about her, but it's pretty cool. This will go on the Mercari site too, so this one will be up for sale. This one, maybe the Hatsune Miku and the Ren, as far as the figures go. Other than that, the other figures are mine. And as far as plushies, this will probably go up there. This Squirtle will go up there. The other one I'm keeping because I got a Bulbasaur and a Charmander as well. Well, the Charmander is still on his way. He's probably in the box that's at the post office right now. Pompom will be up for sale. And that's it. Everything else I'm keeping. I'm keeping the Squirtle. I'm keeping the Nanachi, who's upside down. Oh, wait. Michelle is going up for sale, too. Like I said, I got two of these that are going up for sale. And I'm not saying that expecting anybody here to buy them. I'm just saying that's what I'm doing with them. This one's mine. Like I said, it goes with the set, so I gotta keep her. And then the Hello Happy World cushion is mine. I also have an Afterglow one that I just won. And a pastel palette. The only one I didn't get was Pop-Up Party. So I'm kind of hoping they bring that one back so I can get that one. Before I, really stop. But I'm also kind of thinking they're not going to. Okay, so that was everything. Again, I have another Toreba box in the post office. That one I probably will not open until I get the other figures from Toyslogic that I should get in April. Because two of the figures come out at the end of March, and then one is coming out in a couple of days, which should be paid for already. But, whatever. I'm not, super, worried if it doesn't get paid for right now. But, the other two I had to get paid right away, because I really wanted those. But, yeah. Everything is really cool. Got a lot of good stuff here, in my opinion. Now I just gotta wait for next month and get the rest of it. And then every month or two after that, I should have more figures. Hopefully no more Toreba boxes. It's gonna be two more. The one that's in the post office and one that I gotta have sent out. Well, actually, there's another one before that, too. Because just like last time, I noticed that it was the Shinji. I went on there to try to, I think, check out my shipping history. And I saw that they had Shinji. So I was like, okay, I gotta get Shinji to go with the rest of them. And then I want a bunch of other stuff, too. So, yeah. Again, I have to stop going and looking and seeing what they have and just pretty much avoid the site. But if I'm going to be putting stuff up on a Mercari page for sale, I go on there to get the images And next thing you know, I'm scrolling through, and then I see something, and I'm like, let me try for this, and then I win something, and then I'm like, okay, I got how many days before free shipping, and then I'm just getting more and more. But again, hopefully I could stop. I really need to stop. If I want to get these figures that are coming out for Toyslogic, I'm going to have to stop because I could use the money to pay them off. I'm trying to use that as a motivator because I'd rather get those figures than all this stuff. Not that any of this stuff isn't really cool. I really enjoy getting these things, but last year I had to cut out a lot of figures because of this, and I don't want to do that this year because there's a lot of really good figures coming out. I think 6 of which I've already paid for. But yeah, that's basically it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you can get updates on our releases. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for anything else we decide to post. And check out our Discord where you can chat with me or anyone else. It's also a good place to go to see if there are any updates to the channel. So until next time, bye.